Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Fireside Chat today. So, Abhinav, can you give us a brief overview of OYO?
Yes, sure. As you would know, OYO is a hospitality platform that empowers entrepreneurs and small businesses running hotels and homes. We provide a full stack technology solution to increase earnings, primarily through end to end pricing and revenue management. And also, the platform helps to ease operations. Our platform is used by more than 170,000 hotels and homes right now across 35 plus countries.
Our pursuit is to make booking process much quicker, affordable, and trusted for the guests with seamless experience.
That's great. Yeah, great to hear that. What are some of the challenges that OYO has been facing in the recent past, Abhinav?
Like with all fast scaling businesses, Sangeeta, as you would have heard earlier, as we kept scaling and added more hotels and homes, the number of potential abuse cases on bookings and therefore customer concerns also started to accelerate. We allow customers to make bookings where they can by paying at hotel, which is equivalent to the cash on delivery in the e-commerce ecosystem. And this was also enabling different types of abuse cases. All this was leading to serious revenue and customer experience drain on the platform for us. And these had become quite big issues for us to grapple with.
So, Kranti, can you share a few more specific cases where intervention was needed?
Sure. So I'll detail out few examples which will help here. So let's say a customer is trying to make a booking on OYO, and after, as a follow-up, is trying to figure out whether the booking went through by calling the property owner. But the property owner might deny for various reasons, or might say that some extra money is required, or might say you can come offline and make the booking, and other issues, right? So just these are few examples. Now, all of this can be potentially caught by mining the call data.
Yeah, and as Kranti mentioned, while all of this, we had call data and volumes of call recordings, but the challenge was that the quality of the call data, when we used any form of translation, the noise was so heavy that we were not getting the right transcription. We used multiple open source ASR, but none proved to be effective to our satisfaction. And this was adding to the concerns of, losing money or losing revenue and the customer experience drain, which was happening without the ability to really address it.
Wow, and I'm sure this is definitely a huge concern for OYO, especially because you're such a tech-enabled organization, right? So how did you go about approaching the problem? Abhinav, would be great to hear from your perspective, and then Kranti from you.
Sangeeta, as you rightly said, being a data-first company, we went back to the basics. We analyzed how we could solve the data issue at the source, solve at the data level, and it really needed that we had to leverage the power of AI. We were very glad to have Microsoft as our partner. We collaborated with Microsoft for their Azure AI services, especially here the combination of Azure OpenAI and speech services. By combining both, we were able to accurately identify the intent of the customer on the calls and the potential issues being discussed over the calls. And this was able to give us the right answer, irrespective of certain errors in translation which still remained. So that was a major breakthrough for us in solving this problem.
So as a specific example, what it also helped us do is monitor the calls at scale across languages in India and mine it to get specific tags of what's happening between the property owner and the customers. It also helped us identify potential customer problems there.
That is interesting. Can you share more insights on how the Azure AI stack helped OYO in solving the problem?
Going back to the primary examples of check-in denied or extra cash and so forth. So when you actually take the call recording, transcribe it, and then use OpenAI to get the proper tag, you can identify what's actually happening in the call. So all those issues were now identified and we could go back and action on them. Also, if there were other issues like the property's location is not aptly known to the customer and hence customers are struggling, now we could identify. So it helped us also tackle the long tail of customer problems.
And adding to that, I would call out that even when we look at the larger contact center and customer support, Microsoft proved to be a great partner in this journey, in our journey of improving customer support over calls, modernizing our contact center. We started with large-scale audit of calls across languages, which was possible because of the capabilities and partnership I was talking about. We included apt training of our agents through this capability by providing them translation support specifically, and development of quick bots for certain typical quick resolutions, for example, information requests which come along all the time. All of this, of course, also was happening in the context of Azure AI and its ability to handle multiple languages, especially the European languages and Indic languages, where most of our calling with the customer is happening in these two language domains.
Thank you so much for giving the time and for sharing some invaluable insights.